I've had this portable EV charger for about a year, and almost exactly a year. And I wanted to share my thoughts because I think it's a good choice for a lot of people. And I kind of bought it on a whim. I really needed one fast. And so I quickly looked at reviews and price, and this one seemed like the best one at the time. It turns out I made the right choice. It's the MUSTART Level 2 portable EV charger. Now this is the 40 amp version, 240 volts. That's what the Level 2 means. And it has a 25-foot cable. And I paid $350 for it. There's going to be a link in the description for, you know, whatever the price is now with my Amazon affiliate link. But they do make a 32 amp version, a 40 amp and a 32. I think 40 is appropriate for most people depending on your needs because it's not that much more. But I have experience with it with the Mustang Mach-E, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Ford F-150 Lightning, Kia EV6, Volvo C40 Recharge, Genesis GV70, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe, Chrysler's Pacifica, and the Lexus NX 450h Plus. Now, some of those are EVs, some of those are plug-in hybrids, and it works fine on all those. It works great. Now it just plugs into like a 220 50 amp outlet, and it works great, and no arcing, no heating up of the wires or heating up of the actual plug itself. There's zero, issues with the plug, zero issues with the actual nozzle that you plug into the vehicle. And I've had this out in the sun, I've had it out in the rain, I've had it outside in the weather a lot. Now when I'm not using it, I disconnect it from the vehicle and I turn the breaker off. So that way I can keep it plugged in, but it doesn't have the power going through it all the time. And that's what they recommend. But yeah, you certainly want to make sure you disconnect it from the vehicle, turn the charging off before you switch the breaker on and off. You don't want that 40 amps to be flowing through the breaker when you switch it off, that kind of thing. Now the lights it has these status lights, and it has this little screen. Very handy to have the screen. You can just kind of quickly look at the amount of amps that's being used, the status of the electricity and all that stuff. Just kind of like has a meter right there, and it shows you how long you've been charging and all that stuff, and temperature as well, which is handy. Now most of that stuff, a lot of the important data you can get from your vehicle, but it is nice to have that little screen. The status lights are a little bit bright, so I did cover them up with some tape, and then that way I can still see them, but they weren't quite as bright, flashing and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been like a cell phone charge. You just plug it in, charge the vehicle, and like zero issues whatsoever. So I want to share it with you guys in case you're looking for a charger. This one worked fine for me with all those vehicles, and no problem whatsoever. They also have good reviews, and the price is decent depending on if they have a sale or whatever. So you can check the link in the description and check it out to see if it's right for you. And I will have some more videos of more chargers because more and more people need them, and there's a lot of confusion. When I looked online, I was like, man, there's like hundreds of these different brands that are popping up, and who knows which ones are going to be the best or whatever. But this one at least worked good for me, and it's been 1 full year, and it's been lots of different vehicles, not just one vehicle. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.